Hi, I'm Mojo Warrior. I love clothes, and if the clothes don't fit, there's nothing wrong with your body, there's something wrong with your clothes. And as promised, at the end of my Fun with Petticoats video, I'll show you how to stash them all away. Now, I'm going to bring up this bag and you'll be a little guess to see how many petticoats you think are in this bag. How many? Now, band say you should only stash one. Hint, there is more than one in here. You've got 10 seconds to guess how many petticoats are in this bag. Go! Hello? Did you guess how many are in this bag? Whee! If you said 2, you would be wrong. If you said 3, you need to go higher. 4, still too little. 5, nuh-uh, way off. 6 in his bag. The bag that says it's supposed to only hold 1, I've got 6 in. Don't believe me? I'll take them out for you so you can see that there are 6. You ready? Okay, I'm gonna take it out on camera. So I'm just gonna reposition this camera so you can see me doing it. Okay, you can see this bag. You can already see that there's 3 already in there, but there are 6. Ready? Are we ready to get 1, 2, 3, 3 more at the bottom. This is actually the blue and black bag. So when I get some more differently coloured ones. 4 is navy. 5 with the turquoise. 6 with the sort of bright emerald green. So yeah, there were 6 in that bag. 6. Did you guess correctly? I bet you didn't. I'm gonna pop these back. I'm gonna pop the original 3 back in the bag, and I'll show you how I fold them all up. Hello. There I am. I'm hiding behind my Grace Corin crinoline. So you're not going to see me much for this video. For the part of this next part of the video, you'll mostly see my hands and the petticoats. So as you can see, this Grace Corin crinoline, because it's got the wire in the bottom, stands up. It's so voluminous. And I'm just going to show you the bag. The bag that I normally stash in is this bag. But when I'm traveling, I can get the petticoats into this. Look, is muy pequeño. It's very small. Très petit. Yeah, can you tell I've been doing my Duolingo? I've been learning. Muy estudio. Much learning. So I'm going to put this on the table and show you how I get this big honey into such small bags. Your first hack is, if you can see, let me just put this down so you can see how big it is compared to the bags. One. Wow. Huge. So, the first thing that you need to do is you need to turn it inside out. Once you've turned it inside out, look at that. The lining has done most of the work for you. It's halved it. Let's get our bags to see. Look, almost, not quite. Haha, you're laughing. It's never going to fit into this. It will. Now, thank you to Marie Kondo for this hack. Is the rule of 3. I don't know why 3 works. 3 does. 4, half and half again gives you a lot of bulk, but surprisingly, the rule of 3 doesn't give you as much bulk as you think it was. So, hold this into, fold it over to meet itself in the middle, about approximately halfway. You can see it's halfway along there. So that's your first one. Then with your second one, you push, you fold it on top so both sides are sitting on top of each other. It's now in thirds. Yay! And with these net petticoats, it doesn't matter. It's net. It's supposed to be crinkled. It will drop out if you're really stressed about it. Take it out the night before, or in the morning. Hang it up in the shower. But look, it's underwear. No one's looking at it. No one will see it. It's only there to support your skirt. So your next thing is you roll it up. Doesn't matter. Just roll it, scrunch it until you meet this elastic bit at the top. Now you can see I've done a really rubbish roll, but it doesn't matter. I'll do it again. So we make sure that's in the rule of thirds, and that's in the rule of thirds. So I'm going to roll it again so that you can see. Literally, I am just rolling it until we get to the elastic part at the top. Now we turn this round. We open this elastic part at the top because this is what's going to be the case for our petticoat. So we hold it and we open the elastic bit at the top and we flip it over. I have to hold it up like this. We flip it over so it's like a small sausage. Like you do, sometimes you do this with socks. Marie Kondo says, don't roll your socks, it's cruel. So I don't roll my socks, I fold them in the way Marie does. That I've got a little hack for that as well, different way. And look at that. Look, it's very small, it's a very small sausage. And now we'll see, can it fit into this bag? Easy peasy. In fact, it's actually too big. It's in. Then squish. It's in. Will this fit into the small freezer bag? Yes, indeedy. So I'm going to take it out and show you that it can fit into the small freezer bag. These bags are very stretchy, surprisingly. So we've got this petticoat. We've rolled it up into the freezer bag. Look, so simple. Very strong. Squish, squish, squish. Get all that air out. This is very good for packing and traveling. So you've got, I like to wear my band on, so they're a bit more fancier. So there we go, look at that, into the smallest bag. So I have lots of these because I used to work for the company that I wear a lot of my clothes from. So, and I order a lot of online, and a lot of online shopping comes in a plastic bag. So if you save the plastic bag, you can use them to store these. This is a packing hack. Think I can do it with some other majorly big petticoats? You're darn tootin'. Yes, I can. Stay tuned. This is the Belle Pock bridal net. Look how it's standing. That's how stiff it is. It's so stiff. So it's got the little Y-net there and very, very super stiff netting. Big elastic. Think when it arrived, it was vacuum packed. There was a small cheapo bag that it was vacuum packed, and it came with this Ziploc bag. Anything that comes in a Ziploc bag, save the Ziploc bag, because they are useful as heck for storing. So this goes back in its travelling Belle Pock bag, but I'm going to challenge myself to see if I can get it into the freezer bag again, which is actually smaller than the Belle Pock bag, just only a little bit, but we will see. So we're going to do the same thing as I did before. We're going to pick her up. Whew. Turn her inside out. The lining knocks out a good whack of the fullness. Not as much as the Grace Kyron one, because the Grace Kyron lining was quite slim, but this has knocked it down. You can see there, it's sort of halved it. Let's get the bag and we compare it. Yeah, see, it's a bit smaller than it was before. Still, it's not going to fit in the bag. So what do? I'm just arranging it so that you can see what's in the It's just easier for me so that I know what it is. Rule of 3 again. Marie Kondo's rule of 3. So fold it to meet the middle once. Fold it to meet the middle thrice. Right, this one is slightly bigger, so I'm going to fold it in half again. So I've folded it again. I'm going to show you. Fold you once into the middle, so that's the first fold. And the second fold, so it's into thirds. Now, because I want to get it into a smaller bag, I'm going to fold it in half again. There. It's the width of that bag. And we're going to do what we did with the Grace Kyron one. But this one doesn't have an elastic, but it does a little elastic satin bit at the top. So there's a little hack for that. So we're still going to roll. So we're going to roll, 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 until we come to the top, where the satin elastic bit would be. Flip it over, and we open. We're going to open here. Open it. And then we're going to use that top bit and we're going to tuck it, all of it inside. It's like we're flipping it inside out. We're tucking it in on itself. So I'm holding it and I put it like that. Top bit's in. Bosh! It's in. It's tucked in into like a little roll. You can see. I'll do it again for you, because you might have missed it, because I forgot to do it the second time on the blue one. So I'll do it again. Roll it. Hold it, push down, open, keep this open, get your hand, help keep it open if it helps. Tuck in the end, on end, pull it over, you're done. This now, easy peasy, gets into this simples. This is what it normally lives in because it's a Ziploc bag. But I'm challenging myself. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Yeah, I don't need to close it. I'll close it in a minute. Now let's see if I can get it into the freezer, the smaller freezer bag. Are we ready? Da, 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 da! The small freezer bag. It's in. You know the drill. Once it's in your bag, hold the ends, squish out the air. Squish out as much air as you can, and then tie, because you can do that with freezer bags. And then you tie it. Look how tiny it is. Yay! This is why I can store so many petticoats. And this is how I can get 6 into my original black bag. But with the band petticoats, it's a little bit more trickier because they're a little bit fuller. So I'll show you that in a minute. And I'll put this back into the Belle Epoque bag. So, thank you. Let's go. This is the band petticoats. Lots and lots of net. Fluffy, soft. I don't think it'll stand on its own. No, it's too soft. It's not a net. But it doesn't matter. Basically, the steps are the same. Right, this is so voluminous, it's not going to get into my normal small dress bag. So it'll fit into this one. I highly doubt it's going to fit into this because it's actually very long. It's a 28 inch drop. I don't think, no matter how much I squish, it will go into this, but it will go into this, which is about the size of a shopper bag. So if you order a dress online and you get, and it's like a long dress or something like that, it will fit into that. So the same trick applies. Turn it inside out so the lining knocks out a bit. Doesn't do as much as it could do because, as you can see, this is only a half slip lining, so it's not going to do as much. So now look at that, there's a lot. So we're going to apply the rule of 3 again, but we're going to have to do this an extra rule of 3 as we did with the wedding. So into thirds, you see, oh look at that, it's just so fluffy. That's one. There's one bit there. There's a lot here, and we put that into another third. So that's, the top is in now. Thirds. This is the top bit is what's going to do the catching, so we must ensure that this bit stays flat. So I'm going to just lean like that on it to help it. So it's already voluminous, gone down the volume, but we've got this little bit that's very fluffy. So we'll get this, and again we're going to do a rule, try and get a rule of 3. So we wash it over once, rule of 1, wash it over twice. Now with this, we might not be able to roll it. I don't think I generally roll this. So what I do is I hold it, and I've got this end here, the top end, and I'm going to show you. See, this is flipped over, and we've got this open bit here. So what I like to do, just to secure this, is grab where the netting meets the satin. Sometimes I twist it once or twice to ensure that this stays in place. And then I open this elastic. Now this is the tricky bit, is that you've got to tuck this back on itself into the satin. it does go, because that's how I got all the other ones in. You see, it's going in, it's going in, going in, going in, going in. And when it's done, it looks like a little cushion. There we go. Look at it. It's so cute. Do I need to do that again? What I might do is I might copy this and do it as a slow motion so you can see, because I'm not going to do it again because it's too fiddly. There, it's now a small cushion. And because this is squishy, it can squish. It will easily go into here. Do we think it can fit into this? I doubt it. I'll just show you that it's not. It's way too big. It is just too big. Nice to try. Nearly. If I get it in, I'll be going, oh my god, it's a miracle. But no, it's slightly too big. It's nearly in. No, it's not quite. See, it's just too big. Just a little bit. Oh, it's in. Hello. It's in. No. No way. These new eco bags, wow, what a stretch. Look at that. It's in. Oh my god, I think I'm going to transfer all my band petticoats into these small eco bags. It's less space. Wow, look at that. Squish. Try and squash out the air. Look at that. Amazing. It's in. So small. Who knew? Who knew? I did not know. This, you've just seen something, because I've never attempted to do it into a freezer bag before. There is a bit of stress on it. So, but yeah, next time I'm traveling, yeah, freezer bag, food storage freezer bag. I'll be able to take pack one band, wear one band. Yeah boy, yoo. But I'm gonna put this into where they normally go. So it's like a little cushion. It's so cute. It squishes up. That was amazing. I wasn't expecting that. It normally goes into a bag like this, and it's just a little bit too big. The bag is actually a bit too big. So there we go. And you can squish it. Once it's in this solid bag, it'll easily fit in this freezer bag again, because it's a solid bag. Now we'll put it in the freezer bag. But yeah. In the freezer bag. Oh, I've just pulled it, but there we go. How to pack your petticoats. Pack them away. Look at that. Oh. Let's take that out of that freezer bag. I think that's thoroughly destroyed. That freezer bag. We're going to put this back with friends. See, there's a green one, there's a navy one. Put the blue one in. It's a rule of 3 again. 3 just seems to work. 3 is better than 4. So 3 of them in the bottom. So you can see that there's 3. Navy, blue, and the green, all on the bottom layer. Squash right down, and because there's only 4, this black one, this is in the actual band bag that it came in. It came flat. Look how big this bag is, and look how small I rolled the actual petticoat into. It may have been difficult to hear over the rustling, so 3 in the bottom layer. I'll show you again. 3 squashed in the bottom layer. The next layer of 3 sits on top. I've only got 4 in this bag at the moment because I haven't got all the colours. I've got all the colours that I really want. So, but yeah, this has got 4 in. Drawstring. Push a bit more. 4 of them in here, very comfortably, and you've got room for 2 more. Sitting in the top layer, how I arrange the bottom ones. 1, 2, 3, you just do 4, 5 and 6. That's how you get 6 of them in. Ah, yes. I'm giving myself a clap there for showing how I pack so much into such a small flat, because I have such a tiny flat and I have a mountain of clothes. My tiny flat is like a dressing up box. So if you want to see more packing and storage hacks, because I had to learn how to do this, and I worked in shops and I learned all the display hacks. Once you've done it more than 5 times, it's very easy. There's a really good one for knickers that looks really cute. So I don't know if YouTube would let me show that, but yeah, it's very simple. And a really good one for trousers, so you can get a load in. And if you're packing for a weekend, there's also a one that you can do for basically you can get your whole weekend wardrobe in one bundle. It's just by folding. It's glorious. So I may even do that one. So like, share and subscribe. Don't need to waffle on about that, but thank you. I have been Wardrobe Warrior, and I have shown you how to pack away your petticoats for storage and for traveling. Go with glamour. Bye.